Do you guys still get as excited whenever you win a die roll? You're like, we did it, won the die roll game. Well, that's the easiest spell pierce of my life. Look at Jaikoi. There's a 6 spell pierce suggestion. Alright, looks like Chemister's Insight is going to be better than Aral this game. I don't know, we'll see, maybe not. Actually, it might be worse. Well, it's looking pretty good right now. Just every perfect card choice. The one spell pierce, the one insight. I got this full. Having to tap out at sorcery speed. Can you update Stream Decker? Absolutely. I haven't had anyone ask me to update Stream Decker in a rude way in forever. There is hope, guys. The world is slowly becoming a better place. This is going to be a beating, because now he's going to have to deal with Drake, and then I play Niv, and GG. Oh, that Fury Cannonade, though. Give me a sec. Probably. Alright. I got hung up on. Nico B. Nico B. I'll have to discard. Fiery Cannonade's probably not that great against their deck. Why do it in response to give him the info? Yeah, that was lazy. I was playing around Spell Pierce, actually. I'm not even joking. I was like, what if he has Spell Pierce? Alright. Shock. Drake. How did it deal with a Niv? Probably has like Vraska's Contempt or something. Should I just shock their face? Is that awful? It's a lot of Crackling Drakes. They even, I don't know, what's in Grixis mid-range? Yeah, I'll just attack. I'll attack. If they block, I'll go like Lightning Strike their face plus Drake. I think that's fine. Because I don't really want to go Shock, Lightning Strike, and then not play another spell. That's not efficient. And I kind of want to save my Shock for when I have Niv. Alright, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know if I should play Niv or if I should just play another Drake. I kind of want to just play another Drake anyways. Just so much damage. Alright, I'll strike their face. I hope that's good. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll just Reborn's a bit scary. It's a bit slow. If I draw land, it's just GG. I think I just go Shock, Shock. Actually, I should play Drake first. I don't know. I don't exactly know what's in their deck. Maybe I'm just spunting by not casting Niv, but it feels like this is pretty good. Doesn't feel like much can go wrong here. I'm sure something's gonna go wrong. That's kind of unlucky. Every card in their deck is like 1,000,000,000 mana. Wow, I just lose now. Brutal. He's gonna bring back Nick. Oh, I guess they don't have land number 7. If they don't have land number 7, I can win. So he's gonna bring back Nicoby. I'll just freeborn again. And this deck, their deck's just so bad, honestly. Is that the third one? Just all 5 mana cards. Obviously, I'm just being salty. Their deck's not that bad. Well, it is bad, but I shouldn't say that. Who cares? Their deck is just so clunky. Bolas is not even good in the format. Yeah, I don't know how I win now. Like every time I play against Grixis was black-green, it's just a joke. I guess I should have just cast, I don't know what I was thinking. That was bad. I should have just lightning strike their face and then insight next turn. Yeah, that was kind of bad. I didn't think. I'm just kind of tilted because they had like the double cast down turn. Just seems so lucky. Maybe I punted a win. Maybe they had a counter spell. Come on, shock. I should have played my land. What if I draw lightning strike? That would suck. I didn't think about that. How much is that? 9-11. Just it on board. Whatever, I'll spot him a game. They might have Thief, I guess. Shock or Lightning Strike? Shock's better with Niv. Coil. Yeah, Coil's probably pretty good. I should have Coil, right? I have counter spells for Niv. Oh, whatever. I don't know what to board out for Coil. Cave, you're one of my first Magic idols, but lately you're playing too loose, kind of like you don't even care. I care, man. I care a lot. It just sometimes on Magic Online gets frustrating. Or just, I don't know. It's fine. It's just a Magic Online game, buddy. Believe me, when I'm at the PT, I don't think a lot of people care more than I do. Especially for how long I've been playing. I don't know, that's not true. I'm sure a lot of people care just about that. Kind of a shitty thing to say. Yeah, I should have Lava Coil. Between Nicoby and Thief, it's probably smart to have Lava Coil in my deck. Runji, thanks for the gifted sub, buddy. Is Ring King one of your buddies or just a lucky fellow? I mean, it doesn't matter what I would have sideboarded. I just drew all lands anyways. Hopefully Niv can carry me. Both a friend and a lucky fellow. Well, appreciate the support, buddy. Drake. I was gonna say at least he's playing good cards in his deck, but then I realized it was just my own Drake. He indeed does not have any good cards in his deck. The salt is real. The good thing is I don't think I have a lot of cards that deal with Niv Mizzet in my deck, so that part's good. I kept a hand hanging on one card against a deck with discards. Well, A, my hand was great, and B, you do get to draw extra cards, you know, you get to draw a card every turn. You don't have to play the whole game with your opening 7. My hand was just really good. He basically needed to have body erasure, and I had to draw like all land. I drew like literally all lands. I didn't draw a relevant card in the first 4 draw steps. And he had his, kind of his nut draw. And I might still win. Probably not. He probably has like 6 Eldest Reborn in hand, but whatever. I don't know. It's not even rational, but I just don't like losing against when I think a deck is bad. I don't like losing against it. Maybe your deck's not even bad. Yeah. Great card in the meta. I guess Blue-Red is actually pretty popular, and Jeskai Control is still pretty popular. Alright, GG's. Just literally all lands. Well, actually win game 1 if I draw a land, like land number 7, and then this game just drew like 7 lands in a row. I'm actually shocked. I was looking at the spreadsheet. It says Grixis Dragon is 7 and 9 against us, so 8 and 9. I feel like I haven't lost to Grixis Dragon a single time until today. So I don't know who on our team is losing to Grixis Dragon, but clearly they need to get a... Maybe Grixis Dragon's not that bad. Yeah, I'm just being slightly exaggerating. You guys like it though. You guys like it when the salt comes out. BMJ, isn't that a trophy leader or something? I guess not. BMJ just has 0 trophies? I don't know, maybe I'd just play against him a bunch. I need to draw like an island in the first 3 draw steps. I think I'm gonna keep Drake. Oh, he's a modern player. Ben Jones. Alright. I got 2 underscores. Wasn't even close. I guess he's playing some kind of slow white-red, probably Boros Angel type of deck. Could also just be Jeskai was they have conflict tribunals and stuff, right? I don't know. I guess I'll discard a land. My deck's also pretty weak to Excellence Binding. I mean, the card's not super popular, and I don't know, every time someone gets me with Excellent Binding, I rage because I think the card's kind of bad, but... I'm not sure that Shock is great against them. Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking white-red creature, and I was thinking I didn't have a spell, and Shock would be nice. You might be right. Oh, looks like Shock might be okay at some point. Demanding Dragon Bug is fixed, yeah. Well, it looks like Sarkhan is the best card in my deck and I can't win without it. That's what it feels like so far. Like, think about it, it was kind of good and I never got the turn for Niv Mizzet draw. And it was still like pretty good. Wow, gas. Well, that's the deck. That just happened. Anyone tell BMJ there's good dragons in the set? That's actually not great, but... What's the demanding dragon bug? You couldn't take 5. You had to sacrifice a guy no matter what. All right, they're gonna get a lot of dragons. Let's see if Niv Mizzet can keep all the dragons in check. Spoiler, I doubt it. Spitfire, bunch of big dragons, Phoenix. Is Lantissa 6/6? That is big. Is this that good? I don't know. Trying to figure it out. How good would more counters be? I mean, counters are good when you have them on curve. It's fine line. I need to board out one more. Is Mystic good against them? Kind of. I don't understand Nerf Dog. Why doesn't your name show up when I search for trophies? I guess Moto must be bugged. I don't know. Thought you were saying something about. So I must have been confused. I'm gonna mulligan. I have only 4 wand. Should try to get good, my friend. Oh man, why am I not playing 4 Sarkhan in this deck? Oh, but Gab, you 5-0'd with 4 Sarkhan in your deck. Why did you cut them? Oh, I don't know. Just an idiot. Just general idiocy. Sometimes it pairs me versus real opponents and doesn't give me a bye. I guess sometimes it also pairs you against an opponent that draws a reasonable ratio of lands and spells, and then you have kind of a hard time winning. I get it. How many trophies do I have? I have 3. Pretty good. I don't play, I mean, I play a lot, but I don't play that much compared to some people. Alright, nice counter spells and dive downs. Glad I have all these wonderful cards in hand. Ooh, something that does something. I guess I should have known Runaway Steamkin was in there somewhere. They played all red spells. Can I even afford to take 2? My Niv's probably gonna die. Maybe I wait a turn? I don't know, I guess I'll just wait a turn. Maybe that line is bad, but I think it's probably fine. It's gonna be close. Varix. Cool. I don't know, I need them to mess up big time. I don't even know what I need them to do. I don't know, my draws were kind of awful. Why did I mulligan both games and didn't cast a spell? Mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. Lots of mulligans and not a lot of Shivans this league. I like it when it's more Shivans and less mulligans, personally. Not playing Niv on 6, yeah, that was a mistake. Obviously, I don't know, I was playing around Justice Strike, but I should have probably played it anyways. I don't know, I don't know, I had my reasons, probably not good reasons though. Alright, let's see. Well, I want to keep all my cards, I don't need much. All I really want is the land, so I'm just going to cast Anticipate. Am I doing one big stream? I'm not sure today. Liz is not here, so I'm just streaming because I don't have to like... I mean, I'm not hanging out with Liz tonight and don't really have to cook. Oof. Can I undo that somehow? Maybe I should have taken Spell Peters. I think I might take a break after this league and then come back at my usual time. I'm gonna opt to see if I can draw another Drake. And I don't know, it's probably pretty good. That kind of worked out. Too many Niv? I don't think so. I think you really need to draw one. That's not true. I mean, maybe one is... Maybe 4 was good when it had 4 Sarkhan. I don't know. Kind of want to play one on turn 6 and then one on turn 7, but I don't know if that's how the format works. Alright, somehow they don't have a Chupacabra or a Planeswalker. They didn't even surveil? What's going on? Oh, what? What the hell? I'm just getting trolled? Nice. I'm at 12? I can't possibly win. Not good. Doom Whisperer is kind of a problem. Yeah, I think the forced Niv is probably too much. Maybe I'll board one out. Alright, I need to board out 3 more cards. 5-0 into 0-3 drop. Yeah, I haven't won a game yet. Nice changes. I mean, I didn't think my changes would be necessarily better, but I wanted to try different stuff. Also, I knew I was running really hot in the first league. I could tell. Obviously, like, my opponents were not drawing very well. The gate has not seemed that great against them. And I will cut a... cut insight. Does Mystic do anything? Yeah, it's pretty good. Holds the board. It's good against Planeswalker. I don't know, I was bringing it in against Black Green last league and it was doing work. It's good against Playcrafter. Canadade's pretty good against the Black Green deck. They have Llanowar Elves, they have a bunch of, Jade Light Rangers, even getting Chupacabra. I think having one is probably good. Just gonna shock it. Could draw like Sarkhan, something good. Anything really. So just not taking, staying kind of at a healthy life total is nice. Assassin's Trophy. Alright, back on track. Back in business. Drake's just so good. Might just be better than Niv-Mizzet, honestly. I'm gonna opt in response, see if I can find a Drake or a Niv. You usually don't want to opt when you're playing control against the rest, but in this case, creatures is kind of what I'm looking for. It's pretty good too. I think playing Drake first is better though. I don't like Assassin's Trophy against Blue-Red. I think you should just have all your Chupacabras and maybe Vraska's Contempt. I mean, I don't know. You got a search, so that was good, but I'm not even sure it's, like, overall good. Doom Whisperer is good against me. Better than a Planeswalker would be. Kind of tricky for them. I mean, I guess they have to draw something good. Probably just plus because they now have Dive Down in hand. Yeah, I think plus is good play. What are they at? Yeah, just killed Doom Whisperer. Oh, that works. That's pretty good. I think Doom Whisperer is too expensive for Modern. Probably. I haven't played Modern in a while. Looks like they found something they liked. The Siege Gang. Is that a bait? feels like a bait, right? I'm just gonna let them have it. They know I have dive down. Yeah. Because, like, why would he not target Niv, you know? Force me to use dive down. He's hoping I use dive down and then he can super cover on my Niv Izzet. Plus, we know he kept something good on top, so... I mean, obviously, that wasn't the read of the century. Alright, this game's over. I even have Memorial in play, jeez. Alright, we won a game. Comeback. Comeback has begun. The gate is definitely okay. Also, Sarkhan on the draw is questionable. Oh well. Mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. Oh, that's a great hand. I feel like I have to top. Yeah, I'll top. Usually don't want to top non-lands in that spot, but... Ugh. That's not very good for my syncopate. Could have played Island. I didn't want to give away next turn the fact that I had maybe a counter spell. And I think I'm going to have to play that Steam Vent on tap at some point anyways. No lands. Great news. Did I tap for red? Couldn't resist. They actually need like land explore guy or else they just lose. Alright, we got a win. We got one, finally. Have I tried the Phoenix deck? Nah. Seems bad to me. Seems like a lot of work to make a lot of work for Phoenix. Kind of happy with my hand. Considering just passing. There's not much I want to kill onto. Alright, I'll just guess Charge, of course. I was reading a few tweets. Raf complaining that the GP in Atlanta is modern and not limited. Apparently he didn't even realize. Just kind of funny. I'm kind of happy, honestly. I mean, I'm not playing, but if I had to go to Atlanta, I would have been happy to be modern and not limited. I mean, limited is nice testing for the PT, sure, but I don't know. I just enjoy modern, I guess. Like, I don't know. People want more. People like modern. I guess they want more modern, and we give them modern, and Raf's like, but it's. I mean, I understand it's a week before the PT, and it's nice to get the testing, but then you're like. I mean, you're advantaging, like, I guess people who get to flat early and get good testing. I don't know. It really doesn't matter, I feel. Shouldn't. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's maybe better. More modern is probably just better because people love modern. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Magic's treating me pretty good. I built a terrible deck and then just went 5-0, and then I made some changes and now I'm 1-2. Trying to battle back. I'm not even sure the changes were bad. Magic players love to complain, yeah. I mean, I love Raph, but I mean, it's legit. Like, see how people feel. I don't like the way his tweet was worded, though. It felt like kind of passive, very passive aggressive. Sorry, Raph. I'll show you guys. Tell me what you think. I was about to register for GP Atlanta and realized it was modern. Why? Question mark. Not that I don't like modern, but didn't we all agree that a GP in another format a week before the PT wasn't a good idea? I don't know, did we agree? I mean, I agree it shouldn't be standard. Because that would kind of be awkward. Already having a GP in standard 2 weeks before the PT is kind of awkward. But past that, I don't know. Because I guess it's actively good for me if people don't get to practice from a very selfish point of view. Let's see. Yeah, wrong Vraska. Wrong Planeswalker. Pre-modern. Pre-modern's probably awful. Said that for no reason. I don't even really want to kill Chupacabras. I guess he could have, why didn't he sack a Chupacabra? Well, he just straight up didn't sack anything? I'm just so confused. Why would he not sack, bro? Should I just try and kill them? You know what? I'm just gonna go face. 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 Does Raph work with people who make these decisions? I think he was part of that committee. But now it's like different people, or maybe they still have the committee as well. I'm not sure what the deal is. Alright. Usually I kill planeswalkers because I'm smart, but I guess I'm deciding to be dumb right now. Great Ski Fish, building around Murmuring Mystic, and the mana base has to be Rug. I would probably go like Ram Spells and Dive Downs, and maybe try and fit Tatiova in the deck if you're going for like some sweet kind of deck. Yeah, I'm already regretting not killing Vraska. I'm a true Munson. True Munson. But incredible luck is on my side. I'm going to deal 1 to that Vraska just so they can't minus it. And then I'll see what I'll do. Wow, just chaining all the ops. Can I just kill him? 10, 9, 8, so... am I making the same mistake? Wow. I'm the best around apparently. Still the best around. Alright, clearly my play was correct. I never drew Enigma Drake so far. Hard to say if it's any good. It's good if I draw a Dive Down, but it seems hard to just have it all. What's better, Sarkhan if I'm on the draw, or Drake? Drake seems much worse than Sarkhan. I gotta make sure I play that land on draft. You never know. Maybe Cannonade's too slow on the draw. Charter Course seems kind of slow too. I'll do one Drake, one Sarkhan. This matchup, Enigma Drake. That's a good blocker. You need dive down, but... Oh, look at that. Elf, one time, man. Why did they just go Elf? Just so good. I'm gonna play Mountain. I want to be able to like shock their 2-drop, play a Search, play a Sarkhan. Wow, owned. Ooh, he had Elf. He drew Elf. He's probably excited. He's like, yes, Elf. I'm like, no sir. Alright. Search is kind of Vraska fodder, but keeps them busy. Wow. That is ambitious. I'm gonna greed here. Greed is good, right, guys? I'm gonna greed. Ah, yes. The good old, Alright, hopefully they don't have Vraska 4. The good old Star of Extinction, the Sarkhan combo. I'm gonna hold my Star Extinction for now. No Vraska, please. Oh, that's fine. I could have waited a turn, but it's kind of a disaster if I don't do anything and it just play a stupid Fine Broker. I get owned pretty hard. Doom Whisperer, Vraska. I mean, Vraska doesn't do much. I'm probably gonna play Star of Extinction. I guess it starts cycling their lands. Yeah, I'll counter it. Let's not get too greedy with that Spell Pierce. Let's not treat that Spell Pierce like it's something it's not. You want to alter this list for Conjecture? I mean, we can build a Conjecture deck, sure. Or do you want to keep the Drakes and the Nivs? Probably want to play some Niv Mizzet, I don't know. Niv Mizzet without dive downs kind of not so exciting though. I'm going to keep a land in hand in case I draw... Actually... I boarded out Chart a Course. I only have one Sarkhan in my deck. I guess I'm... 1/0 creature when it was fight was fire. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people must have tried Conjecture decks. I don't think there's much bluffing. I'd rather play my lands in case I draw Niv Mizzet. What's the record? 1-2. And then we won a trophy before that. It was a slightly different version. And land. What about some Shivans? Enough lands, more Shivans. There we go. Thank you, deck. Is it true that red is good against black green? I don't know. I don't think I've lost to black green yet. Maybe I lost once. Been losing to other stuff though, but not black green. Do I want to kill Chupacabra? But then they can get it back with fine finality. Kind of want to just ignore Chupacabra for now. Actually, they might have another Chupacabra in hand anyways. Oh well. So this is a scenario where I was playing my lands, because if I draw Niv and that happens, then I want to have as much mana as I... Yeah. Going off. I don't think I have any good 2-mana spells. That was pretty good too. Imagining if these were Enigma Drakes is just a world of difference. Just not even close. Let's go dive down. Can do it. So I'm gonna bottom because I figured if they don't have anything good, I'm gonna win. And if they do have something good, I need to draw an action spell. Does that even do anything? Remember, guys, when I kept saying Izzoni's just always worse than a Vraska or anything that costs 6? I mean, obviously that's not a great matchup for it, maybe, sure, but it's still like... kind of like... it's not that good of a card. Yeah, dive down on top. One card off, right? Like, it's only so narrow. It's good at the end of a very long game, probably in the mirror match. Well, that's a red card. Put up to 1 target creature. Is that even real? Is that real life? Getting back Vivian. Why is he not killing my Drake first? Try to let that resolve. So they're at 10. I have a 10 power guy, but they have a Zoni, so they can actually go up to 11 with Chupa Chups. So I need to draw an instant or that. That works. Or else I just kill Vivian Reed, and I think I'm in like probably underdog, but not unlosable spots. So they basically need cast down. Even if they have cast down, I'm still okay. Why didn't we fizzle offering? Wow, am I just that bad? Is that how offering works? Put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield. I mean, these are up to, no, I got 2 targets, right? And he scared me. Well, not that it matters because I won anyways, but yeah. That honestly had been a pretty terrible mistake if I could do that. Alright, all we had to do is get paired against black-green decks. Like, get paired against Random Brew. Not really Random Brew. Grix is not a Random Brew. We lose. Not close. Get paired against the best deck in the format. Easy wins. It's just a metagame deck, guys. I'm trying to... It is kind of a, like... I do feel like when I was playing black-green, my matches against blue-red were kind of tough and close. I think when you're playing black-green, you really want to make sure you have enough answers to Niv Mizzets and Drakes. Because the blue matchup is kind of tough too. That mono-blue Obsession deck. People probably don't play enough cast downs and harpooners in their sideboard, me included. Little pet peeve of mine, guys. Don't take it personally, because a lot of people have asked the question, but... You know... Why do you guys ask why Shock over Shivan Fire? I mean, I guess maybe you want me to give you exactly why which cards. But I mean... Or maybe you assume I don't know Shivan Fire is legal, and I could be playing Shivan Fire instead of Shock. This is probably a rough matchup. Let's see. It's definitely rough if I don't go a Shock or a Lightning Strike. He even have a Pirate, the anti-cannonade technology. I mean, as I said, don't take it personally, because lots of people ask questions. 2 damage to face, I agree, doesn't matter a ton, but 2 damage to Planeswalker, I think matters a decent amount, and I don't know, I didn't really keep track of if I ever wanted a kick Shield and Fire, but I definitely killed a bunch of Planeswalker with Shock. Yeah, like the Fairy minus Shock, Vivian minus Shock, Vraska 4 minus Shock. Like, there's lots of Planeswalker that get low. Or like the turn you play a Niv, I guess. Probably comes up where you just kill a Planeswalker. Like if they had to go, you go Niv Mizzet, they go Vraska minus, then you play a Niv Mizzet and then shock the Vraska. Alright, they probably have like something. I'm just gonna say go, since I drew the shock. If I hadn't drawn the shock, I mean, I'm just hoping they have like the 4 mana burn cell, right? It's just Wizard's Lightning, but I still have to counter it. I mean, I'm like, oh wow, I got owned. Wait, what? He didn't pay? They had 2 mana floating, and I sync bid it for 1, and I messed up, and they messed up right back. I just didn't realize their lightning cost 1, I think. That's kind of amazing. The sick part is I can't even afford to syncopate for the full amount, or else I take 2 damage from the Vyashina and I'm just so low. Yeah, you can draw cards. Go crazy. That's definitely a matchup where the 3 mana Drake would shine. Maybe I should have them in the sideboard. Good against red. I mean, they have Lavacol, though. Feels bad against Lavacol, I guess. Yeah, that's why I'm one of the best. I find the only line, you know, I find the next level plays. I just knew my opponent was going to mess up. I think I'm going to lose. Maybe Sarkhan's not that bad. Maybe I want more Cannonade. I guess I have a bunch of dudes that die too. Yeah, I probably wanted it. I know they have the 1 pirate, but probably wanted at least a 2nd Cannonade. Well, I kind of wanted Sarkhan because it keeps them busy. Like, cycles through my deck. I don't really care about card advantage that much, I think. Also, Sarkhan on the play. If I have like a burn spell into a Sarkhan, even against a red deck, it's still like kind of decent, I think. Single negate, yeah. Negate's probably decent. Play anticipate first. Just want to maximize my chances of drawing Island. Wow, that's great news. I'd kind of, I don't know. I guess I'd rather have my Sarkhan. Because, yeah, it looks like their draw's just bad. They have no creatures. Just at the one. Maybe they have a bunch of lava colors in hand, but that's fine. Just gonna 2 for 1 then above. Even better. This deck could definitely use a white splash. I'm not sure if it would be better or not, but definitely reasonable. I mean, Claren's pretty good. Decent spot in the meta for sure. Probably messed up here. Probably should have played. It's just 1 damage, I guess. Maybe I do care about the extra card. Kind of depends what the extra card ends up being. Is Jeskai still medium? I don't know. I don't think it, I never lose to it, but maybe I'm running hot, or maybe it's a hard deck to play and people who play it are playing it poorly. Okay, that Pyromancer, because might as well. Is that Miss Lethal this turn? Doesn't matter. I tend to not try too hard when it's obvious I can't lose in a million years. Oh wow, I took 4 when he has Frenzy in play. Whoops. Somehow this interaction hasn't come up that often for me yet. But yeah, the cards he draws, they can't play them anyway, so it's kind of a non-bow. Do I just want to spell? Maybe a dive down or Chart of course seems a bit. Sarkhan seems kind of slow. I'll keep 1. Carry Fire Cannon Ace. Don't they have Lava Runner? Like Lava Runner, Pyromancer. No, that's Steamkin too. You should be able to get a Steamkin with your Cannonade. I think Cannonade's fine. Unless Steamkin is a pirate, then it's bad. I'm gonna play Mountain turn 1. Not sure if that's correct or not. Feels bad. Took 2 damage. Burn advantage. Have I seen the burn deck that 5-wood the competitive standard league? As in the red-black burn deck? The worst deck in standard, as I like to call it. This deck looks... I don't know, I played it once against it, and games were not close. But I was playing the white-red Boros deck, which is probably a bad matchup for it. That deck looks unbelievably... No, I thought even questionable. No, questionable's too nice to describe that red-black burn deck. You guys should clip that for when the red-black burn deck wins the PT. Breakout deck at the... Man, I actually feel like maybe just playing Anticipate's better. Oh, I don't think it matters much. I'll be greedy. I need a land drop anyways. Is this a tuned version of the deck you 5-wood with? I don't know. I wanted to try no Sarkhan. I don't know. I mean, obviously I ran above expectation in the first league, and this league looks like I'm going to be free to, and, you know, sounds about right, I guess. Yeah, well, my play was bad. I straight up forgot that chain whaler was a thing. Well, island doesn't help me much. I didn't realize I need the actual white colors. Playing Siege Gang was really bad. I don't think this was a Pantheon. Decided to fully commit to team face-to-face games. My new teammates are gonna crush. By the way, shout out to my teammate, Pete Ingram. He came in, their team came in top 4. I think they lost in the semis of the team GP. And then one of the members of the guy who won the team GP is part of our testing group. So yeah, that was nice. Good weekend for season hasn't started and face-to-face is already. Yeah, the OG version had no Drakes. The 4-drops were 4 Sarkhan and 2 Divination. And then I had a couple Syncopates, no Charter Course. I had like 1 Anticipate. I had 2 Rawl instead of just 1. I had no Insight. I don't remember what. The burn deck that 5 was blue-red was no creature. Oh, that's deck. I don't know. What is that? I have another one. I'll just block. I don't know. Then I don't know which deck you guys are talking about. I thought you were talking about the red-black. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, the deck had 2 Lava Coil in the main. I really don't like Lava Coil. Well, I do, but I don't know if it's good. Wait, what? Why did they not kill my... Oh, they misclicked. Wow, that's brutal. They lost the Chain Whirler for no reason. And I played the wrong land for no reason. I'll just play Drake. Fuck it. Did we not like Sarkhan? I couldn't tell. It was kind of good, and I never even went turn for... I just want to try different stuff. I don't think Enigma Drake is good. I have a hard time believing Enigma Drake is good. Is this still live? Yeah, Liz is not here. So I'm streaming a bit longer. I think I'm going to take a break, though. Instead of taking a like 5-hour break, I'll just decided to stream a bit longer today because my eyes. Did you ever sideboard Sexy Jason, the OG version? Yeah, I brought it in the mirror match. And I brought it in maybe another time, I don't remember.